Let's Ayo. Eh? What? Oh, yeah, now. We did. I go to go. Ayo. Where's the guy now?
Of the chairman Odua Investment, Osinbajo, thank you so much for being part of this program. Also, another distinguished gentleman of Remo Land, who is representing the Remo Federal Constituency and the Federal House of Representatives, Otumba Adeyemi Ononoga. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this project is an arm of the Ogun State Economic Project. And the chairman of the Ogun State Economic Project is also here, and he is the Honorable Commissioner for Finance and the Chief Economic Advisor to the Governor of Ogun State. I recognize Mr. Dapo. Thank you so much for being here today. The government of the day in Ogun State is an all-inclusive government. And that confirms that without doubt, we have partners on this project. And today, representing the partners of the state government on this success, I welcome the chairman of Value Jets, Otumba Shoname, to please come to the microphone and give a good message on behalf of all our partners. Can we please put it together for Otumba Shoname? The Ogun State Cultural Troupe should be getting ready for their performance.
This room, actually, this room.
Please permit me to stand for the existing protocols as established. But of note, I would like to guide you to welcome him now, the Vice President of the nation, our brother, our father. We welcome sir and his and His Excellency, the Governor of the State, and his wife as well. We as Value Jets, we are partners in this project. We would just like to congratulate the state and the good people of the state in achieving this. Quite clearly, it's not an easy feat to dream this, to plan it, execute it, and achieve this. It is not an easy feat by any means. We will also like to say that we are very proud to be flying the maiden test flight into this airport. We are very, very proud. It will remain in the annals of history that the first commercial flight that that came into this airport is our flight. That will remain indelible in our memory. We really thank you for the opportunity. Maybe it's instructive to say, because where I sat there, some people were talking so many things about, oh, Remo this, Remo that, Vice President Remo, the Governor Remo, Akaribu has spoken. I also want to put on record that I'm a proud Remo son. Lastly, we want to congratulate everyone. This is, we've been around, so we know, how these things work. This just like the commissioner said, this is a 4-kilometer runway. This is designed to land very heavy aircraft in the sizes of 747, A380, you know. So this is unbelievable happening here. When I was brought here, I mean, when the governor said, "Oh, there's going to be an airport here, let's go see." When I came here, what we saw was just like the commissioner said, was just bush and all the rest, and even the dump site. But today, I'm happy. I'm very grateful to God that this day has come, and we are all alive to witness this. Thank you so very much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, Chairman Balujet. Remo this, Remo that, Remo almost everything. And His Royal Majesty has just told me that the resident permit of Remo Kingdom is not too hard to obtain. So Remo land is open to visitor or will-be residents. Thank you very much. On that note, I welcome yet another Remo song for a goodwill message. This time around, the former governor of Ogun State and the APC flag bearer for Ogun East Senatorial District. Saturday election, the ballot paper will be given and it will be one of the candidates. I welcome His Excellency Otumba Benga Daniel, the one who popularly known as OGD. So please come to the microphone and give a goodwill message.
Your Excellency, our dear Governor, permit me to refer to him as the actualizer of our various dreams. Your Excellency, the First Lady in Ogun State, Your Excellency, the former Governor, leader of our party, Deputy Governor, Speaker, Honorable Minister. It's a long list of royal fathers that move me to stand on the executive levels. There isn't a lot to say other than to assert that I'm probably the happiest man here today. And the reason for my happiness have been enunciated by the Honorable Commissioner who gave a background of this student. Well, just for purpose of record, I'd like to say that sometimes in 2005, we decided to revisit the master plan of Ogun State, and we created a 25-year master plan. And in that plan, we identified a few projects that we think can be actualized. One of them is this AGRO-CARGO airport. We called it AGRO-CARGO at that time because we felt that a number of our farmers cannot transport their farm produce out of the country. And it was at that time that countries like Kenya were even exporting flowers to Europe and other locations, and they were making money. And that was how it all started. But along the line, after we've done all our feasibility, the idea came that this should not just be a cargo, but also an international airport. The reasons have been given by the Honorable Commissioner. Because as an international airport, it can easily serve as the alternative to the Ikeja International Airport. And of course, because it's going to be an AGRO-CARGO, like Mr. Shiname said, it has capacity to take the biggest of aeroplanes. And I'm happy that this has happened today. The only other thing that I would just quickly say is that we got the approval, as you were told, in 2008. Then we didn't have money. And we were then trying to see if we can get some support. But unfortunately, there was a little bit of tsunami in our House of Assembly. A number of you know the story. And we were not allowed to access any funds. But be that as it may, towards the end of our administration, the issue in the House was resolved. And the House asked us to go and take the money. But it was just about 3 months to go. And we felt it didn't make sense to go and be taking money 3 months to the end of our tenure. Because of that, we refused to award the contract and hope that whoever took over will award the contract and the job will go on. But as you have probably noticed, after our takeover for all of 8 years, nothing happened here. I don't want to talk about it. It's politics. We are moving forward. But I'm happy today that His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, took it from where we stopped and actually actualized this program. In thanking him, I'm going to also plead with him that there are still 2 or 3 more. And I'm happy that our Vice President, who is also a distinguished son of the soil, is still on seat. Before he stepped down, I know we can still facilitate 1 or 2 things. One of our projects is deep support, which Lagos took away from us. Our Vice President is Lagosian, but is an indigenous of this state. We got the approval for the deep support also in 2009. But again, because of what happened, I was told that the deep support in Lekki was done in the last 4 years, which means that if we had the opportunity to do more, we would have done our deep support. This is very serious.
Distinguished Honorable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Gateway International AGRO-CARGO Airport, Iperu Illusion, in the Kenyan local government, here in Ogun State. Ladies and gentlemen, we remain standing wherever we are. We take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
time. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Thank you very much. You may please take your seat. Your Excellencies, well-meaning Nigerians, our royal fathers, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government and the good people of Ogun State, I welcome you all to the official landing of Maiden test flights into the Gateway International AGRO-CARGO Airport here in Iberu Elisha Road, Ikene local government of Ogun State. Today, Thursday, the 23rd day of February, year 2023. On that note, I'd like to welcome our special guest of honor, who is also an amiable son of Remo Kingdom. Please join me as I welcome the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, GCON SAN. Can we please put our hands together for our dear Vice President? I equally want to welcome him with his amiable wife, Our Excellency Mrs. Dapo Osinbajo. Put it together for her as well. I equally would like to recognize the chief host of this program, who is also the governor of Ogun State. Himself is also an amiable son of Remo Kingdom. Please welcome with me His Excellency Prince Dapo, ABIODUN MFR. Please put it together for His Excellency Mr. Governor. And I also welcome him with his amiable wife, Our Excellency Mrs. Bamidele ABIODUN. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me recognize the presence of our Eastward Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole is also in the house. Thank you so much for being here today. It's my pleasure to also recognize our father in the ruling party and also our amiable father in Ogun State, our former governor of this state, His Excellency Aremo Olusegun Oshoba. Please put your hands together to welcome him. Thank you so much, Baba, for being here. I equally recognize the presence of yet another former governor of Ogun State, our own dear Excellency Otumba Benga Daniel. Please put your hands together to welcome him with me. I recognize the presence of the Honorable Minister of Aviation, Senator Ade Sirika. Thank you so much for being here today. I recognize the presence of the Deputy Governor here in Ogun State, Her Excellency Engineer Noimo Salako Oyedele. Thank you so much for being part of this epoch-making event. The Honorable Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Olakunle Oluomo, thank you so much for being here today. And other members of the Ogun State House of Assembly here present, we are glad to have you in the house. The Chief Judge of Ogun State is equally here today, Honorable Justice Mosumola Ayoladipeolu. We are glad to have you. The Director General of the APC Campaign Council in Ogun State, our distinguished Senator Lekon Mustafa, thank you so much for being here today. And I use him as a point of contact to other members of the National Assembly here present. Thank you so much. We are glad to have you. The APC Chairman of the state is Areyemi Sanusi, and the Head of Service here in Ogun State is Dr. Nofi Ayigoro. Thank you so much for being here today. The Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi. The Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor is Dr. Toyin Taiwo. And other members of the Ogun State Executive Council here present. We are glad to have you, and particularly the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, who equally are distinguished son of the Kenya local government, Engineer Ade Akisoya. Your Excellencies, please permit me to recognize the presence of our royal fathers in the house. I begin with yet another host and the cargo of Remo Kingdom, the kingdom where it is happening today. I recognize His Royal Majesty Oba Babatunde Adewale Ajayi. Can we together say Kabiyesi? Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We equally have the Olu of Ilaro and the Crown Ruler of Yewaland in the house. His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Kennedy Dadewale Olubele Kabiyesi. Thank you so much. The elected and Crown Ruler of Yewaland Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremu Gbadebo. CFR is ably represented by the Aro of Yewaland, Chief Yinka Kofile. Thank you so much for being here today. The Awujale and the Primary Ruler of Ijebuland, Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono CFR, is represented by the Ori Molusi of Ijebu-Igbo, Oba Lawrence Jaye Oba Adebayo Kabiyesi. Former deputy governors in the house, they are duly represented. Our elders at their various levels, members of the organized private sector, captains of industry, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, on behalf of the government and the good people of Ogun State, I welcome you to this event, Osheleri event. Can we please put our hands together for the governor and his cabinet member for this good job well done. Your Excellencies, distinguished judges and gentlemen, without wasting much of our time, permit me to welcome to the microphone the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Ade Akisoya, for welcome address to this official flight test on the AGRO-CARGO International Airport. Can we please put it together for Engineer Ade Akisoya?
Your Excellency, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, DCON, the Vice President of the Republic of Nigeria, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Dapo Osinbajo. His Excellency, Prince Dapo ABIODUN, MFR, the Governor of Ogun State, His Excellency, the First Lady of Ogun State, Mrs. ABIODUN, His Excellency Engineer Noemot Salako Oyedele, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Chief Olusegun Oshoba, the former Governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Otoba Benga Daniel, the former Governor of Ogun State, Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole, SY Speaker, MHR, Senator Andre Sirika, the Minister of Aviation, Right Honorable Olakunle Oluomo, Speaker of Ogun State of Assembly, Honorable Justice Mosumo Dipe-Olu, the Chief Justice of Ogun State, all former Deputy Governors here present, all ex-well speakers present, all National Assembly members here present, all Ogun State of Assembly members present, all ESCO members present, all our royal fathers, royal rulers here present. I'd like to say, please permit me to stand on this. It's a long list. Before I read my speech, I have a small story. To me, today is historically in the history of Ogun State, and especially for me, somebody from economic government. So this is a special day for me. The way I feel right now, I feel like a kid in a candy store, or a child excited to open his birthday present. This is my birthday present and Christmas present. So for me, this journey started February 2021, when His Excellency directed myself and the Commissioner for Finance to go and evaluate where we are. When I got to this place, all I saw was a trash dump. When I got here, I left. I said this can't be the site of the airport, because the trash was about 7 meters deep and about 300 meters in length. So I left, the Commissioner for Finance to left. So we called the Surveyor General. Are you sure we're at the right place? He said yes. But today, when we're driving into this place, you can see the transformation from that to the beautiful access. Just a brief history of this project. This is a project we inherited. It started in 2006 by 2007. The initial approval from NCAA was October 2008, and the design master plan was submitted October 2009. And the culmination of that is what we are seeing today. Now back to the official reading. I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion of the maiden test flight to the Ogun State International AGRO-CARGO Airport. This project was conceived and approved by the federal government in October 2008, but the full construction commenced in April 2021. Actually, when this contract was awarded, it was during the rainy season. So nothing much was done until October 2021, when the weather became clear and we start all the artwork. So, as His Excellency says, this was done in a record time. I won't say record time, in a breaking fast time. Today, we are witnessing the promise made by His Excellency, Prince Dapo ABIODUN, that this airport shall become functional before the end of its fourth term, and we are witnessing to that. This airport is within the almost 5,000 hectares metropolis. And if you look around, you can see all the major structures for the airport are ongoing. Overall, where we are today. By the time we finish the certification process, everything will be done. We are looking within 6 months. The state will be the first airport to be certified by NCAA. Just a brief rundown of the parameters of the airport. The airport has one of the longest runway. It's 4 kilometers in length, which is roughly 4,000 meters. And the runways, which you can see, is 60 meters in width, 45 irregular, then 7.5 meters shoulders on both sides. It has a very big substructure and a very big base. Then the aggregate of the asphalt you are looking is over 230 meters in length. So structurally, this is one of the best designed airports and constructed. The Ogun State International Airport is geared towards providing an avenue for farm produce, cargo, and passengers to be airlifted from Ogun State and its environment to the other parts of the country and outside the country and vice versa. This project will massively improve the social economic activities of the state, provide employment, and promote tourism. Also, the location of this airport is unique. From what I've seen across the whole country, it is the most accessible airport. You can come in from the east and west expressway, or from Lagos-Ibadan, which is the north and south, and feeding into that, you have 6 different expressways or highway feeding into that. So there will be no question of getting stuck anywhere. The AGRO-CARGO airport is no doubt one of the landmark projects of this administration. His Excellency Prince Dapo ABIODUN, MFR, which will further project Ogun State in the positive.
Reaction from my people in Egba. But by the time I met, I discussed with Senator Aji Sirika, who is very close to me, a very important member of the founding fathers of APC. He was a member of the group that joined together to form APC. He told me that the project here be seated our own in Wasimi, Itori. When I heard that from the minister, I came back to the government. I said, well, if you are going to do this, what is the need for us in Egba? Although I'm Ogun State, Asalu Remo in me, my daughter is married to Remo. So in many ways, and I can say, government is a rolling Awolowo, but I can be Awolowo. So the government then assured me that the dry port in Ikajola will be prosecuted vigorously as a counterweight to what is happening today. And since then, I've been very happy, and I can tell you, I have visited this project more than anybody else to see the progress that was going on. So today, I thank God for many reasons. I have a governor, tí máa sọ pé ó kọ ìyà fún mi. Gbogbo ìtìjú tí mo ní, ó bá mi sọ́dún. And I'll give you many reasons. Everything I did, I was governor 31 years ago, 1992, 31 years ago. And I did so many roads. But successive government left my roads to be destroyed. The governor is not visiting this project that started 16 years ago, 2007. My own projects 31 years ago. I'll give an example. The road on which you came in here, from Babcock, I started from Babcock University, along Ilisho, Iberu, Ogere, Shiun, Owode. But a portion here is a very swampy ground, and the road became impassable. The governor tackled it after 31 years, and he has restored that road. From Ijebu, Ode to Epe was one of my favorite projects. It was destroyed totally. Today, the governor has turned it into dual carriage. I was involved in making Shagamu to Abeokuta great, but Daniel did it. And the road, it equalized it, but the road became a killer road. One of his SLG from Ijebufe died. One of my cousins, Oshoba George, died there. Recently, a friend of the governor, Adesoya, very close to Abosu, died there. Now today, Shagamu interchange to Abeokuta, the governor revisited, dualized it, lit it, and cut all the corners. And each time I'm coming from Lagos, when I get to Shagamu interchange, I relax my seat and take a nap to Abeokuta. I can go on and name projects that are over 30 years. This one is only 16 years that he has revisited. What I'm saying is this. I thank God that the governor is one governor who believes that government is continuity, and he has continued with continuity. I want to thank him. But as he promised me, I know he's the promise keeper. For me in Egba, the Kajola dry port is in my local government. What we lost in Wasibi, Upper Itori was reminding me just now that where we lost it, I said, well, the minister said this one was since 2007. And the minister said he preceded the Wasibi. But we, as the government promised, we shall have the dry port in Kajola by the grace of God. Once again, Mr. Vice President, I want to thank you for finding time to come here. Well, I concede, this is the land of our father, Baba Obafemi Awolowo, and that has been described as Arole Awolowo. Àwọn àkọ́bí Awolowo, àwọn náà wọ̀ láyé. Adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ pé ó farajọ Baba Awolowo. Ṣé àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀ ládùúgbò ẹ̀ máa ń kọrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Lè lókè o, àwàrè lókè o. Lè lókè o, àwàrè lókè. Gbogbo ojú mi pọ́n kòrò pàrà. Bí ọdún ó ti sùn ní. Lè lókè o, àwàrè lókè. Lè lókè o, àwàrè lókè. Gbogbo ojú mi pọ́n kòrò pàrà. In any case, to round it up, I thank you, Mr. Vice President and Mrs. Vice President. The governor, God will continue to bless you. God will give you the grace to do greater things for Ogun State in my time. Because at 84, it's a joy to me that some of the things I did 30 years ago, I'm still alive to see the whole thing resuscitated and made better than the way I did it. I hope to live longer than this to see better things in the next 4 years, including the Kajola Cargo Airport. Èyí máa dùn tó èyí máa dùn tó èyí máa dùn tó ní ìgbà àjùmọ̀. Èyí máa dùn tó ayé lè o. Èyí máa dùn tó ní ìgbà àjùmọ̀. Ayé lè èyí máa dùn tó ní ìgbà àjùmọ̀.
Èyí máa dùn tó.
Shoba has not only spoken, but he has also testified to the texture and the perfection of roads as constructed by the government of Prince Dapo, ABIODUN, MFR. And also very clearly we had the captain of the aircraft said he has been flying in Nigeria for some years, but this is the best runway he has ever used since he has been flying in Nigeria. Can we please put our hands together? Thank you very much. On that note, I'd like to inform this gathering that we have the Premier or the first Honorable Commissioner for Transportation in Ogun State also in the house, Engineer Olubenga Adetokunbo Dairo. Thank you very much for job well done. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I invite the man who is in charge of the regulation of aviation industry in Nigeria. We call him the Minister of Aviation. Let me welcome Senator Ade Sireka to please come to the microphone for his own remark on the test flight at the Gateway AGRO-CARGO International Airport, Iperu Elation Road, here in the Kene local government, Ogun State.
Things are getting better. Things are getting better. For the Lord is on the road. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. We are going higher. We are going higher. We are going higher. Hey! For the Lord is on the road. We are going higher. We are going higher. We are going higher.
Thank you very much indeed. In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful, Your Excellency, protocol has been well established. I like to align myself with it. However, I must recognize my boss, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the wife. And of course, also His Excellency, the Governor host, my honored born and dear friend and brother. And obviously, my father, my teacher, Ogun, also one-time governor. And of course, obviously, His Excellency, Governor Daniel, and my very special brother, friend for many years, at some point a business partner, His Excellency Right Honorable Dignitaries, former Speaker, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, and members of the National Assembly. This protocol is by no means any other protocol. It is the wish of Senator Hadi Sirika. Your Excellency, I'm very emotional standing here. A lot has gone through getting this airport where it is today. I think of joy. Gabisi has spoken and our elder Chiboshoba has spoken. By the way, early in life, Your Excellency, little digression because this is political. Early in life, I aligned myself with the left. So for me, anything that you say no attracts me somehow by my DNA. And so one day I was this 1979-78 conference, and Chiboshoba and are from the same state. And I said, sir, I cannot in opposition join you. But I can consult or advise government. And Dimitri Bankole then, Right Honorable, said, sir, lead me to Hadi. Hadi will keep talking to us and we consult. I have something for him to do. Then he turned and said, okay, Honorable Speaker, can you get me a candidate to the Aviation Minister? Since Hadi is saying no. And he gave him conditions. And the conditions were not too tough, but they were not very easy. A young, first class, who understands economy and blah, 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 to be Aviation Minister. And we came out, within few minutes, the major has come up with the name of Motoba. Never seen him in my life. And he gave the name and he called him on the phone. And 2 days later, he was Aviation Minister. Believe it or not, I said, I need to sit down with this guy so I can give him a roadmap for aviation. So Dimeji said there is only one roadmap. That airport, Abeg Haji, that's the only roadmap. And I'm very glad that it is here today. I discussed this extensively with Otumba Benga Daniel. I met him at the airport in Keja, Lagos. And I said to him, don't worry. Where I learned how to fly as a pilot in Alliance Airport in Texas, the Ross Perot Airport, I told him, around the Dallas-Fort Worth Class B airport, there are more airports there, Dallas-Fort Worth, Dallas Northfield, Alliance Airport, Mission Field, and the rest of them. There are more airports than there are airports in West Africa. And today, the government of the United States has taken the position that there will be North Atlantic Free Trade Area in that place, NAFTA. And it's an enabler for business, and it will build your state. And I've gone through what you have as document, as your business case, and I'm very happy with it. And with all sense of modesty, I know something very little in aviation. So you are on the right track, Governor Daniel, at that time. So he pushed and pushed, and the rest of the story you all know. When Chief Dapo ABIODUN, then not a governor, he was in the office of His Excellency the Vice President to discuss something about fuel scarcity and all of that. And he was running also for this seat that God has given him. And he said to me, look, I have a lot of plans, so I know honestly what to do for that state. May God give me the chance. And when he became governor, I came here. He said, Hadi, one of the things I will do is this airport. And I said, you cannot go wrong. So this airport is a product of people that sat down to think what can add value to the economy, to the people, to the general social well-being of the people of this area. And it's happened. Mr. Governor, well done. Well done, well done. Your Excellency, I am not permitted, I'm sure, to write the performance evaluation report of your government. But I must say that during the Buhari government, aviation grew to become the fastest growing sector of the economy before COVID. This is according to MBS and according to Ministry of Finance. We've doubled the number of airports, we've doubled the number of airlines. Value Jet started during our time, Ibom Air started during our time, and the rest of them. Very many airlines, half of those airlines started during this administration. Because doing business has become so easy. There was a time when to get an approval to bring in an aircraft takes a month, 2 months, 3 months. Today, it takes hours to get your aircraft into Nigeria under the Buhari administration. So as you could see, Ogun, Ebonyi, Yobe, Ekiti, Osun, Nasarawa, Jigawa, Borno, Anambra, Abeokuta, all over airports are coming up. And for good reasons. I was challenged, and this is why your business plan is very good. I was challenged by the label when we were talking about concession of airport. They said start with Katsina. I said, good enough. In Katsina we have 37 dams, 37. The third biggest dam is in Katsina, the Zobe Dam. abandoned since 1981, commissioned by Buhari. I said, if we produce chili, tomatoes, and onions, in 5.5 hours, it will be in the UK, in Europe, or it will be in Dubai, in the Middle East. A handful of tomatoes in UK is 10 pounds. A whole basket at that time was 200 naira. The foreign exchange you earn. And taking it to Port Harcourt from Katsina is 28 hours to 32 hours. But by air is 1 hour. So if you have an airport that has the capacity to move cargo from one place to another, the gains are too numerous, too much, too huge to even quantify. And the governor had told me all of his plans to bring businesses here, and here is an economic zone, and for all that it takes to create an economic zone. Governor, Eshegon. So, as aviation grows, between 2015 to 2019, 2020, 2022, with 2 economic recessions, we have increased the passenger capacity in Nigeria from 8 to 18 million. And today the passenger capacity is well above 20 million. And with airports like this, the passenger capacity in the next 10 years has been forecast to be about 50 million in Nigeria. So Nigeria has debunked the saying, which is a golden rule of thumb, that aviation doubles every 15 years. Aviation doubles every 15 years. In Nigeria, aviation has quadrupled in the 8-year administration of Your Excellency Mr. President Sir. You have quadrupled aviation in the last 7.5 years. And you can never go wrong by putting things like this. Mr. Governor, it is not today that you see, I pray you see from today, but it's not today that you will personally appreciate. May God give you the good health, wealth, and good faith to live to become older than Chief Oshowa. It is then that you marvel at this investment that some people are taking for granted. And since we don't really have time anymore left, and I have my leader who is coming to the podium next, I want to say that the plans that they've taken, please stick to that business plan and improve upon it. And for sure, this will be one huge economic honor, an employer of labor, and bringer, if the word is correct, of economic prosperity into Ogun State. And truly, Your Excellency, this is a time to say, Omogu, Esheya. Thank you very much.
A better round of applause for Senator Adisi Reka, who is also an indigene of Ogun State in diaspora. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the vote of thanks, because protocol will not allow you to come after the speeches of His Excellencies. Right now, I welcome the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi. Please come forward and move the vote of thanks. Can we please put our hands together for him?
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and his wife, Madam Osinbajo. All protocols fully observed because of the time that we have and the good messages that we're expecting. It gives me singular honor to have to thank everybody for making today a possibility. This is a journey that started less than 2 years ago. People have personally told me that it is impossible. And I'm here standing, everybody can hear, see. And when you say faith at work, this is the manifestation of an enduring faith, a commitment to a cause, an understanding of the dynamics for things to be put in place to happen. I'm very, personally, it's an emotional disposition for me today because it looks like the mountains are unsurmountable. But we are so happy and we give thanks to God. So it's with great pleasure that I want to thank Your Excellency, the Vice President, and also, even though I know that the governor is our host, I still want to thank him for the vision and the direction that he has provided for the state. I want to thank all those who have played one or other roles in making today a good day. I also want to thank our royal fathers. I want to thank the Honorable Minister for the good works and supporting us all the way. And you can see that the story he told us give you some insight into what commitment is expected of our Excellency, Prince Dr. Dapo ABIODUN. All those who are here from the House of Assembly, the House, the national houses, the judiciary, the leaders of the party, leaders of thought, the business communities, and especially the construction team, and also the team that worked and put this together. I want to say a big thank you. The Lord will watch over all of us, and the Lord will make sure that our dreams become manifest even in due course. On behalf of His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo ABIODUN, I'd like to thank all of you for coming and wish you a safe journey back to your various destinations. God help us, God keep us all. Thank you, God bless.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 more things to do. Before I roll it out, let me quickly inform you that after now, we just got a microphone, and you see me walking straight to this jet. It is taking me back to my base. And right now, I invite the chief host of this program. He's going to deliver his remark. And after that, himself is going to invite the special guest of honor. And after the special guest of honor will deliver his speech, they will move to the Plaque, which will be unveiled to commemorate the commissioning of the test flight at this AGRO-CARGO airport. Right now, I invite His Excellency Prince Dapo ABIODUN, MFR, the governor of Ogun State.
Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o. Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o. Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o. Manu Olúwa ni kawa o. Nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o. Your Excellency. Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o. Ọmọ Dapo ABIODUN. Oyi biribiri oyi kawa o.
Thank you. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, S.A.N., and his very amiable wife, Mrs. Dapo Osinbajo. Excellency, the First Lady of the State of my wife, Mrs. ABIODUN. Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the State, Engineer Koidele. His Excellency, my father, my mentor, our leader, former Governor, Chief Olusegun Oshoma. His Excellency, my predecessor, the man who have become the actualizer of his dreams, October Justus Daniel. His Excellency, National Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, my brother, who also had conceived this dream, glad he's here today, witnessing
the actualization of that dream of many years ago. Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole. I'm told that the Honorable Minister of State Education is also here. Honorable Goodluck Nana Opia. My brother, my friend, pilot, the captain, the Minister of Aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get hold of him until 2:30 a.m. this morning. At 2:30 a.m. was when I got hold of him. And despite that, he had just gotten into Katsina when I caught him. He's here with us today because he was part and parcel of the conception and the actualization of this dream. Senator Hadi Sirika. The Senator representing Ogun East Central District, Senator Olamilekan Mustafa, who is also the DG of our campaign. Let me appreciate and recognize the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Akule Oluomo. The Chief Judge of Ogun State is also here, Honorable Justice Mosumola Dikweru, the Secretary of State Government, the Head of Service, my DCOS, all former deputy governors. Today is indeed a great day. We have all the living deputy governors in the state are here today. His Excellency Senator Adewale Kaka, Her Excellency Alhaja Salmo Badru, His Excellency Prince Segun Adesegun, and Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga. Our erstwhile speakers are also here. We have 3 of them also here. Right Honorable Titi Hussein Gomez, the only female speaker we've ever had. Right Honorable TJ Kwetoko, and Right Honorable Suraj Adipubi Ishola. Permit me to quickly appreciate and recognize the chairman of our great party of the state, Chief Yemi Sanusi. Let me thank, appreciate, recognize all members of my economic team, the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Commissioner for Transportation, and my Chief Economic Advisor, who are the team that led the actualization of this project, alongside with all other commissioners. All National Assembly members are here present. Former President, Chairman of Udua Investment, Otumabi Bashu. All members of the State House of Assembly, and of course, the Chairman of ABIODUN, my brother and friend, Kule Shoname, all the judges that are here, retired judges, council chairmen, and particularly our Royal Majesties that have been here for so long. Let me thank and appreciate His Royal Majesty, the Akarikwa Paramount Ruler of Remoland, who is also the chairman of the councils of Obas of the state, Oba Dr. Adewale Babatunde Ajayi, CFR. Let me use him
Other members of the crew can join the captain. And the captain has a message for us as he lands in Ogun State.
Thank you very much.
My name is Ogun State to unveil the flag commemorating the test flights. Today, Ogun State is International Airport. Thank you very much, Abby. After the unveiling, we take the national anthem.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo ABIODUN, MF, Your Excellencies, former governors, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this plaque was unveiled by Professor Osinbajo, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, commemorating the official landing of the maiden test flight into the Ogun State International AGRO-CARGO Airport, constructed by His Excellency Prince Dapo ABIODUN, MFR, Governor of Ogun State, on Thursday, the 23rd February 2023. I will dedicate this to the glory of the Almighty God and for the benefit of the good people of Ogun State, Nigeria, and the world. Amen.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Right now, we take the national anthem.